Come on in. Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Katie O'Neill and oh my goodness, I am so excited about today's video. So welcome to Colorado. We are in sunny Frederick, Colorado. We're coming to you live here on a Monday and I cannot wait to show you the special order Ventana that we have for you today. It is such a treat. It's an all-new floor plan. It has all the new upgrades for the 2024 model year, and it is fantastic. This is a very good example of the execution of a special order made just for my clients. It's something I love to bring to you live. So as usual, Nick, please go ahead and take her on back. I love to start my RV videos from the inside out, but especially on today's video because this is such a special coach. What's really unique about this product is the fact that this client, or these clients I should say, Joe and Herman, have been out camping in the world for such a long time. It's such an honor to have people who really know all the national parks, all the forests as well as they do, choose a product like ours. And honestly, as much as I feel like I am really quite the authority on Newmar, having one myself, having ordered so many special order units over the years, it was really a treat to work with Joe and Herman because they taught me so much about things that I don't think about. I'm always a fan of all electric. I'm always a fan of having a dishwasher, central vac, 360 camera. We were really able to bring the price point on this unit down substantially and give a really first-in-class, best execution of a Ventana. So what's really exciting about this product in particular is in 2024, Newmar went through and did a complete product redesign on the Ventana, both on the interior, in terms of fascia, in terms of flooring, in terms of ceiling decorations, also on both the fiberglass end caps in the front and the rear. There's a new headlight design, a new dash design. So this is an all-new coach. And it even has now, and this is the 35-foot floor plan, this has now the L9, so it's replaced the ISB. So historically, we had the 6.7 liter ISB. This coach is rocking the 8.9 liter L9 engine. It's got 1,150 foot-pounds of torque, and it's got a 380 horsepower engine, making it exceedingly powerful for a tiny little footprint. It's just such an exciting thing. Now, some of the things that were important to us were, of course, the features that you're used to seeing. So this beautiful new headboard design. We've got cross ventilation with windows that open on both sides. You'll note that we have these great tufted headboards, nice and soft touch with this great piping. Also a really nice durable lambrequin here with the inlaid mirrors, all new drawer pulls and cabinetry. We still have our great overhead storage, which you'll find, throughout the years. And then on the Ventana, you get, of course, some of those creature features that really make a difference are going to be things like this solid maple cabinetry. So this solid wood maple cabinetry is a differentiating factor. We go away when we get to the Ventana from any of the wrapped cabinets or any of the laminated cabinets to these solid maple cabinets. And then this is the glacier glazed maple finish with the new slide out design. And as you can see, very nicely eloquent inlays throughout them, just really showing off a classy look. These nightstands boast both two 110 outlets as well as USB ports. And then of course you also have under cabinet storage here, so you can keep your cords and your water bottles there while you're on the road. So this is not an all-electric coach. This coach is actually standard with 4 batteries. It has an extra 2 batteries that we were able to add as a special at the factory. One of the reasons that we wanted to do this is because Joe and Herman tend to go boondocking quite a bit, and they want something that can be in the forest, under the trees, and living off of its battery power for as long as possible. So we've done a lot of energy management saving devices throughout this coach. But one of the things that's going to be very nice for them is that we have all of this in lighting in the ceiling is LED lighting now. So nice and cool. It's going to have a lower electric draw. And then another thing that we did in terms of saving for energy and water capacity is this coach does not have the washer and dryer. So the optional washer and dryer has been replaced by shelves. So these are all completely adjustable. I don't know if you can get in here, Nick, where you can show these tracks. So you could even remove this top shelf if you wanted to. And if you did that, there's actually a hang bar above. So you could make this into a hanging closet if you'd like as well. But really cool to be able to put together a coach for clients that are so specific in their utility and know exactly what they like. Now I wanted to also show you there's a ton of hanging space here. Beyond all of this shelving, we've got a full length closet in the back. And I know Nick was showing you these lights, but again, all LED lights, nice hanging space. You've got your control system is all back here behind one of these pull-out chairs. So you can see all of your wiring is back here in the center of the coach, very easily accessible. And if you order a coach like this, you know, I think a lot of people are concerned about resale. If you would like to have the washer and dryer installed, it's always easy because it is plumbed for you. So another great feature of this new floor plan is look at this dresser area. There is so much sitting space. So I talk about this all the time. Not only do you have these really fantastic, nice full extension, soft close, deep drawers underneath, right? You've got the shorter drawers up top, but these shorter drawers are really about the same depth as my Superstar drawers. This is a little bit longer. These are a little bit shorter. But what's so nice about this, and it's something that we talked about during this order, I know it was really important to them that they had this window that could open with a screen on that. So fresh air coming in. You'll notice that I have my Carefree awning package deployed, keeping the sun out. But you can still have that nice fresh air coming in at this emergency exit window. And then another nice feature that you're going to find standard on this product is both day and night shades here in the bedroom. So giving you full blackout protection. If you want to keep nice and dark in here, you can close all the shades in the bedroom. And you'll also note that this beautiful flooring that we have here, this is again the Seguro interior. This is a heated floor. So very interesting to work with Joe and Herman on this. Some things that were not important to them. They didn't want a dishwasher. They didn't want central vac. But a heated floor for electric floor heating was a great idea. A nice quiet power. This coach does not have hydronic heat. It's running off of a furnace system. So having a heated floor made a lot of sense. Now we have our 43-inch Samsung Smart TV here. You'll notice that there are some cutouts above here. That's just for heat. If you wanted to have your PlayStation or a DVD player here, certainly you could plug that in. It's all pre-wired. We did also set this coach up. It's got some wiring points so that we can have our solar array underneath. I just wanted to show you how clever Newmar is with their drawer storage, just making sure that they maximize all of the space. But so for the solar array, we have not only pre-wired this coach for solar on top, but we also have an extra port that we pre-wired to go out of the bay where the refrigerator could be. And we had that done so that they could plug in a portable solar array. So if they are in a forested area, they'll still be able to get that charging power. Now, of course, we do have that same 105 gallons of fresh water. Oh, and then I know that you guys are looking to see these. This was another specific ask that we had, that we would be able to have this really nice push to release pantry service throughout the coach. And then we have a 55-gallon gray tank and a 55-gallon black tank and a 75-gallon gray water tank. So all of the nice features. So a lot of power, a lot of power under the rear, because this is a diesel pusher. You've got an 8-kilowatt generator. You've got a 100-gallon fuel capacity. You've got a 10-gallon DEF tank. So all of the stuff that you would want packed into a really tiny little coach. So I wanted to bring this up because I think that this is really important. Wheelbases. So when we talk about short and petite, there's different things that make your coach better in the long run. And one of them is going to be, this coach is, we've got two 35-foot floor plans offered on the Ventana. This coach is going to be 12 feet tall, 12 feet 10 inches tall. And then it's going to be 35 feet, 10 inches long. But what's interesting about this is this has got a 212-inch wheelbase. So let me give you some perspective in that. 212-inch wheelbase versus a 38-foot floor plan, which is going to have a 248-inch wheelbase. So we're talking about 36 inches difference in wheelbase. That's 3 feet. Then you go into your 40-foot, which has got, oddly enough, a 245-inch wheelbase plus a tag. So keep in mind that tag is pivoting, so it allows us to turn from that center to center point. So your best performer in the Ventana segment is actually going to be your 35-foot Ventana, and then your second best is your 40-foot Ventana, and then your third best is going to be the 38-foot. And then the longest wheelbase that we have is 281 inches. But keep in mind, our wheelbases on our Superstars are 300 plus inches on a 40-foot coach. So 212 gives you exceedingly small turning radius and dexterity to get into smaller, tighter places. It's also going to give you less chance of getting high centered in a ditch or going over a hill because you've got your wheels closer together. So one of those things that's really interesting to learn about. And then look at this overhead storage cabinet. These are all of those little things that you just have to hope you're going to find are great when you open the door. When I walked this coach when it came in on Saturday, I was just over the moon with excitement. We also have this brand new Norcold refrigerator. So this is designed for RV adventures. This is a really huge amount of space. It's got a DC compressor, so this is a very unique management system, and it's also going to be energy efficient for up to 27 hours on a single battery charge. So once again, really focused on anything that would give us the most longevity off-grid without being plugged in. Of course, this is a 50 amp coach, but if you are not plugged in, you still have all of your great accessories here. Really, really nice refrigerator and freezer combo. For those of you that have been looking to see this 3-door Norcold execution, here it is live. Now I also want to go ahead and just close this pocket door just to show you how nice and quiet this can be. Now you'll note that we do have a lot less visibility underneath this sliding pocket door, and that is of course because these are electric slides. This is not a hydraulic slide, so these come directly in, so it doesn't we don't need to raise up the coach as high on these slide outs as we would on, for instance, a Dutch Star. So very, very great amount of headspace. And one of my favorite features is that we've eliminated in 2024 the round showers. So take a look at this shower. This is the same shower that I have in my Superstar. Plenty of room, beautiful shower surround. You've got that nice wand. We also have our AquaView shower miser system, giving us the ability to recirculate water from our 105-gallon tank back into itself before coming out of the shower head or the wand, giving you the ability to preheat that water and to use less of that gray water space. We also have fantastic storage in this coach. I'm going to go ahead and open these for you, Nick, so when you turn around they'll be open. But so as you can see, all carpet lined, all solid maple cabinetry. And then again, just really, really fantastic storage space here. And then you'll notice that also all new, starting in 2024, we've got an all new tile backsplash. I love these really cool 3-dimensional tiles. We've got this fantastic vessel sink, and then a ton of room underneath here as well for all of your supplies. And then keep in mind that this floor plan also comes with the egress door. So you can get this egress door here in the center of the coach, giving you an exit point if there is any kind of emergency, or just simply a great place to be able to dump out your linens or load up your coach when you're getting ready for a trip. And then Nick, just next to that toilet paper dispenser, I just want to show you these new buttons. These aren't new this year. But this is definitely a really nice feature to this all porcelain Dometic toilet, that you can see the fill and flush buttons when it's dark at night. So great features there. Now I know we talked on it briefly, but this kitchen area again is really, really special because most of our kitchens are going to have a dishwasher assembly and an all-electric assembly on top. So again, this is a gas, a propane-powered coach, and because it doesn't have the dishwasher, look at all of this additional drawer storage. Now please keep in mind, all of my videos are pretty long, but one of the reasons I take the time to open all of these drawers is Joe and Herman have never actually seen this coach. So hopefully this will help them in their ability to get prepped for their delivery when they come up here to Colorado. They actually have a closer Newmar dealership, but after seeing the video presentations that we put on and the type of delivery process that we provide here, they chose our organization to do business. So we're so delighted to have them. It's such an honor, again, to have such pro campers. But here's your 3-burner Elite Series cooktop. This is a beautiful, beautiful cooktop. As you can see, it's got its own kind of self-created backsplash when you open it to use it. We also have here the optional kitchen window. And then I also have up here underneath, I've got some plug-ins here. So if you wanted to have your coffee pot plugged in there, or your toaster oven, very easily accessible. And then above that we have our Whirlpool convection and microwave, as well as air fryer. So really, really nice setup here in the kitchen. And again, without that dishwasher, all of that extra drawer space in combination with a standard drawer space. So this is just so much room in such a petite little coach. I cannot wait to show you this coach with the slides pulled in, because it is so tiny until you actually open the slides. And when you open the slides, it's just crazy. It feels like an apartment. Now here we have, of course, my favorite, the scrubby drawer. And then underneath, a ton of room for all of your cleaning supplies, your trash can. And then we have our dual basin undermount stainless steel sink. Very much like the one that I have on my 2022. So that aspect of the design stayed the same, but you do have a new faucet with pour and spray. And then I'll just open up, look at this amount of space up here, this overhead cabinet. So this is insane amount of space, just insane amount of space up here. Now, as we move here to the front, one of the things that is so nice about this setup, of course, is going to be that this little table has extendable leaves. So those are right here underneath. It does come with 2 chairs. There's one, of course, you saw that in the closet. I took the other one out just so you could see it. So these 2 leaves can go into that center table, giving you even more space. And then over here on the right-hand side, you do have plenty of room for any kind of CPAP machine, or any, you know, if you want to put your hiking boots and maybe some plastic bins, you've got storage over there as well. But again, you've got these 2 table extensions, and I'll show you how those would look, because this could be not only a nice bus for 2, but it could be a party bus. You could have a really nice meal, 4 people around the table, and plenty of room for dining right here. So this table comes all the way out to this full extension. So as you can see, if you had friends over for dinner, you would have plenty of room at this table. Now do note, we do have an all new design here for our dinette chairs. They're beautiful. I love, this is a solid wood insert, and then you got your villa furniture or your villa finish around it. So just really kind of decadent looking. Oh, go ahead and close this up. There we go. And then here underneath, as a bonus, you have not only your drawers on top, you also have cabinet space that is matching on both sides. I got kind of a kick. The flooring, you guys, does not match, so don't leave these open for decorative purposes, because it's a little bit darker, but that might be good for storage purposes. And then underneath here, another thing I noticed, this cabinet is a little bit shy because of the TV. They do not have a full shelf up there. Certainly worth noting. It may be something that you would want not to have something fall off the back. So I just thought I would bring that to your attention. And then here we go. This is what I would call the umbrella storage port. So a great place to keep your umbrella. And then up above, we have all of this great room in these cabinets because they're so deep. So all the way back here for board games, cards, maybe some books on both sides. And then again, right below your sound bar, we have all of your satellite and any of your HDMI ports you'd like to have. Now, we have USB ports here as well as 110 outlets, opening windows, and then up behind the dinette, once again, you'll see that we have these Carefree awnings deployed. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring this TV up. Now, one of the things that we've changed in 2024, and actually starting in 2023, is our ability to control the coach at the center of the coach on a touchpad. So this 10-inch touchpad that we have, I could use to put the TV up and down, as well as the KIB switches on the wall. But what's so nice about this is when I'm here at the center of the coach, I have complete access to be able to see my house batteries, my chassis batteries. I can turn my water pump on and off. I can put my TV lift up or down. I can turn all my lights on and off. I also can check my power, see my generators running, make sure I've got whatever charge it is that I need. I've got control over my floor feet. I've also got control over my HVAC. I can pair this to my phone, so I can use my phone to control, to take a look at my, my heat, my air conditioning, my water tanks. And then again, all of my lighting can be adjusted per room or all at once right here at the center of the coach. These little fantastic fans, of course, are going to be throughout the coach. They are rain sensing. But one of the things you'll notice is that we don't have central vac in this coach, which is unusual. Typically, we would have a central vac here. Now, something that I love about this couch is the fact that when I'm sitting here, I have nice little armrests where I could keep a cocktail, for instance. So on either side of this couch, I've got that great amount of space where I could actually keep, my afternoon cocktail if it's cocktail hour, not worrying about having to have a little table out in front. And then I do want to show you. Now, you guys, I know that this is top secret. They don't want everyone to know that they could have company in this RV as well as they can. But this is a very cool couch. And again, this is Villa furniture, and the Seguro interior has such a nice dark gray handle or hue to it. And then the handle, of course, is really, really soft. It feels like real leather. Of course, it handles like synthetic, so easy to clean and maintain. Great for longevity. This is one of the very few throw pillows I would actually keep in a coach. I think that they're really cool. They look like they have kind of like a watercolor effect to them. Look at how deep these cushions are too. So for the record, if you had someone who was sleeping here and it was a very tall person, I'm not a very tall person, so I'm a bad example, but holy mackerel, you would not necessarily have to take the whole bed out. But if you do, it's one heck of a bed. So let's just show that off, because I think that that's really important. And again, when we do these longer videos for you, I understand that sometimes you're looking for a little bit of a flash in the pan and you're just window shopping. I really hope that for those of you that are considering something more seriously, that you'll tune into my channel, RVs Inside Out, because I do try to accommodate the folks who are really honing in on a purchase. And I've learned so much from special ordering these coaches over the years. Oh, there we go. Whew. I think everything is more difficult when it's 90 degrees outside. Look at that though, holy mackerel. That is such a nice amount of space. So if you had friends over, as you can see, really nice, soft. I cannot feel anything. It's a really cushiony mattress, full hide-a-bed. What a luxury. Certainly you'd have a hard time convincing people to leave with a bed like this in your coach. So you may not want them to watch that video. Don't fall into the furniture on live TV. Kind of silly. Okay, so outlets on either side. Once again, two 110s here, right next to my drink station. Two 110s and two USBs up here in the front. Again, all new Lamborghinis starting for this model year. Uh-oh, that's backwards. And again, we have that Carefree awning package deployed because it's toasty. It's really toasty today. Another new feature, I love the new wall sconces. Very modern looking. Lots of chrome in this coach. So when you guys are out there looking for your accessories, if you want to balance, you might need to get a little bit of that brushed brass looking stuff. Otherwise, you'll have a pretty strong presence of chrome metallic finish throughout this coach. Certainly a really very pretty color combination too. Lots of kind of taupey grays, blues. I love this wallpaper. It's so pretty. And then look at all of this overhead storage. It's insane. Again, for 35 feet, I've got to tell you, this coach has probably the best execution of space on the open market in the 35-foot coach. This floor plan would be really well placed in, honestly, the New Air. It's not there though. Okay, so I'm gonna put these chairs up here. I'm gonna put my pillows up here, and we are going to put our TV down, and we're gonna put our slides in. Oh, Nick, I didn't show this. Can I show this? How's that for a cool place where you have access to your center island trash can? How neat is that? Pretty cool that you have access both ways. So you can come around the corner this way, or you can get it from that side there. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this in. As you can see, this is a full wall slide going down the entire length of the coach, giving us a ton of extra room. But we're gonna go ahead and bring this bedroom in. And you just heard one of those little self-locking slides. That is one of the benefits that you have with Newmar, along with 16 on center residential style construction, batt insulation, exceedingly thick base floor, great insulative properties, both against heat and for heat from the basement into the coach, but also self-locking slides. If you want to see how that looks folded in, Nick, that'd be awesome. And then I'm going to bring these slides in while you're standing there, because this is such a cool feature. So this coach looks so huge on the inside. Go ahead and flip it around, Nick. Look at this. How neat is this? So all the way in, here we come. I mean, this little zigzag pattern that they've given us is just so neat, because it really gives you the ability to have a complete living space inside of your coach while you're going down the road, even without having your slides deployed. So as you can see, I can get all the way back here to the center bath very easily. And I'm gonna go ahead and put our TV down so I don't forget to do that later. So TV lift down, drop that. But this is such a cool feature. So this coach is so usable, both open and closed. So if you're stopping, in Dallas on your way through, to, well, they live in New Mexico. So, but let's say that you're going, I don't know, to the Northeast, and you're stopping in Nebraska, and you're at a Walmart, and you don't necessarily want to have all of your slides open, and you just want to kind of very quickly get some rest. This coach is so livable, even with the slides closed. Complete access here to your dining room area. I love this huge buffet. What a great place. I know that these guys throw some really cool parties. So lots of room there. And then I wanted to just show, like, this is 26 inches deep. That is so much room for counter space if you wanted to have chips and dips and salsa and all of those things out. So such a nice feature. Now also, we're going to talk a little bit about this front area. So another thing that changed for us in 2024 is that you have not only all new, interior cabinetry, options for colors, floor plans, but also you have this new dash. So this is a really nice Freightliner dash. As you can see, we have all of our steering wheel controls. This coach, of course, has comfort drive, which is really important. But look at how nice and clear this dash is. And then these display panels are actually 9.5 inches, so they've gotten a little bit larger as well. The Mobilize system is a new standard feature that is a lane tracking and departure warning system. But one of the things that's really interesting about this coach is that you could also get the optional drive assist feature. So this coach has adaptive cruise control, not just the regular cruise control. It has lane lane departure warning system that will alert you by vibrating your seat. You've got all of these great dash controls here. You can control your comfort drives. This comes standard with comfort drive as well. You also have a place here where you can charge your phone. So a really nice wireless charging port. And then you also have heated power mirrors. And then also you have automatic headlights that go up and down automatically, which is really cool. You've got your equalizer leveling jack system right here. We have our brand specialist, Kelly Gann. Kelly is going to be able to answer questions for you if you're having any kind of issues while you're on the road. But then to back that up, we also have our own specialist, Bill Habercorn. And Bill can also answer questions for you. He is our full-time employee. All he does is help our clients with questions that they may have while they're out camping. So he's very, very useful. And it's a very good idea to buy your coach from Newmar and also from Transwest. And as you can see here, these coaches are, one of them, the Verona in there was a special order I took in maybe, I think I ordered that in 22, it's a 23 Verona. That's being traded in for a Mountain Air. But the coach came up for service. They took a look at some new products, decided to switch over to Newmar. But that campground there is available for service. So if you come in and you want to have your oil changed, we can do that here at the dealership. We can do your brake services. And we also do everything for house for both Renegade, Newmar, Winnebago, and then also with Prevost and Antero. So we have a lot of really cool full lines, and we even have a small pocket line called 27 North if you're into those more off-roady, beefy Ford chassis. Okay, so cup holders here, you guys, just in case you need to see those. There's no storage down below. This is a dead drawer. So if you want to have a place to put your sunglasses, I know that we did not put a TV or the bed up top, so you've got tons of room here. So you might want to get some bins there for all of your glasses. And then, I don't know, I guess you could do your flashlights and maybe your headlamp sets or pexels, whatever that is. And then up here we have all of our control. So we've got our water heater here. We have our slide control. We have our Magnum inverter. We have our 2 Girard awnings. These are the upgraded Nova awnings. So let's just go ahead and see if I can get those to come out. And then we also have our door awning. I always wait to put these out. I try to put them out before the videos, but a lot of times they end up coming back in because of wind sensors. So hopefully I can get these to pop out right now. I'm looking out the window. I don't know if I see them coming out or not, but we'll go ahead and try one more time. Sometimes it's a little too breezy. They do have a bounce sensor on them. So we have a big opening window right here, as well as those chrome convex mirrors. And then this coach does not have the optional 360 camera system, but again, it does have that lane tracking package standard, and then it has the optional on-guard collision mitigation system as well. In 2025, you will not have this table, which will make me sad because I really like the desk. I think it's very useful, and it just stows right over here next to my step cover and my power my wireless charging bay. And then I have, of course, all of the control. Oh, there we go, all the way up. I get a lot of people that don't realize that this is flush. This is definitely flush. And then these are both full-blown recliners, just so you know. These seats do turn around and turn into full-blown recliners. But I do have an optional screen right here. So if I wanted to close this screen door and keep the pests out, I could do that right here like this. But if I'm going down the road and I want that beautiful view, I can also have that open just like this. That's what that's for. I honestly thought it was to hand beer in, but it's apparently to keep bugs out. So, you know, whatever. Okay, so like I said, I learned a lot of things from these two. One of the things that we went back and forth on was whether or not we needed to have chrome power baggage door locks to have automatic door locks. Now, having automatic door locks, for those of you who haven't had that luxury yet, being able to push lock on your number pad outside of your door, or unlock and open everything without having to go around and find your keys in the rain, trying to put, you know, the key in the hole. I mean, what a luxury. But you don't need to have the chrome power baggage door lock option. It comes standard with baggage door locks. And Herman was actually the one that told us that, and I had to do some double checking, but he was absolutely right. So it's kind of funny. I just turned that generator off for those of you who are wondering what I'm doing. Oh, and I'm going to turn off that engine. I've got the engine on too. It's not running, but still, there we go. A little bit quieter when we're outside. But no, so it was one of those things where I was like, no, I'm pretty sure you have to have that feature. I also learned a lot about the 3-door Norcold. I'd never seen that refrigerator before. That's all new for this year. But these guys are just great in helping me to become better at what I do. But so power lock, your battery disconnect is here, and then you do have a standard fire extinguisher. You want to replace that every few years as well, but that will be good for right now. And then Nick, go ahead and come on out. We're going to talk about some of the things that change as you go into this Ventana level. First and foremost, you get this glowy handlebar with the keypad, again, that you can lock and unlock your doors to the coach as well as to your basement doors. This coach has this storage underneath here. Great place to keep maybe some flip-flops in here, some of your water shoes, and then maybe some of your hiking boots in here as well. If you do travel with pets, that would be a great place for some dog dishes, maybe some leashes. But these Alcoa rims are just nice standard feature. This is a 305/70 R22. This is going to be a really solid tire going down the road. Lots of nice, good grip. And then this aluminum rim, this is going to be something that gives you less reverberation and a quieter drive going down the road. This is, again, a dual fill 100-gallon diesel fuel tank. And then we do have, again, the pre-wire for your refrigerator in this bay. You do not necessarily need to have the refrigerator installed, but if you have the pre-wire in advance, it's much less expensive than having to wire it. And then as you can see here, we do not have any of the pass-through storage trays. So this is just completely open. These are easy to add, but this is a ton of space for these two. I can't wait for them to get out on the road and send some photos of them camping. It's pretty exciting. And then here we have, of course, if you were to opt for it, you could have your television here, or just a nice cork board where you can store tools. This would be a great place to hang anything like, you know, your any of your outdoor stuff, your maybe barbecue utensils, and everything can go in this little area here. And then again, what a tiny 212-inch wheelbase. So I have to tell you, I turned this entire coach around in the parking lot when I was backing it out of the detail bay this morning, and it turns on a dime. It's just the smallest, cutest little button I've ever seen, but it has such big room in it. This is actually more roomy than my RV because I don't have 9 inches of engine out in front of me on this coach. So at 35 feet, this is a ton of space. And then, as I said earlier, we've got our upgraded Nova awning packages. This does have inset lights into it, and then we have our Carefree awnings deployed here. And there's a security light right there as well. And then here, a little extra storage in this bay. And then again, starting at 40 feet, you go to 13 gallons of DEF. At the 38 and the 35-foot floor plans, you're going to have a 10-gallon DEF tank. And again, this is your chassis battery over here. So here's your on and off station. And then here in the back, I've also got the optional ladder. We would need to remove that if I wanted to show you the radiator in the rear here. Again, this is the 380 horsepower XCR chassis, 1,150 foot-pounds of torque. Again, what an exciting change for anybody who's been driving a short Ventana in the past, that 6.7 liter. Even the engine brake on this is different because of the fact that it's the true L9. So this is just a really awesome opportunity to show this to you. We do have our rear view backup camera, stunning graphics here as well. Really quite the beautiful exterior look. All LED brake lights giving you faster illumination. And then on the 38 and the 35-foot chassis, because there is no tag axle, this is a 10,000 pound towing capacity. When you add that tag, you will go up to a 15,000 pound towing capacity, but 10,000 pounds towing capacity for this tow hitch here. And the carry capacity on this is 7,200 pounds. So that's 10,000 pounds of towing, even when you have 7,200 pounds of junk in your coach. I don't know, I think this would be a great place for like one of those like really like nice like chaise lounge lawn chairs. Again, 50 amp service right here in the rear bay. Also the surge protector, cable access. This is a power cord reel. Again, it is a 50-foot power cord reel, which is nice. It gives you so much better space. And then again, here's your other half of your DEF filling station. And then this is just a nice place for you to be able to keep your gravity hose and your gloves. You always want to have those gloves next to that DEF filling station. It's kind of stinky stuff. So very cool thing there. And again, that Carefree awning package is what was keeping us so cool when we were inside. I've got the pull cord. I can show you how to release that up front. I'll show that to you in just a minute. I did really like this. This is a great idea. They've changed the water filter canister to clear. I mean, that just makes so much sense. Now, of course, we don't have the filter installed yet. We want to wait till we go ahead and deliver this coach. We would prep that. And then you have your exterior shower system as well with hot and cold water. You've got your sewage rinse right here. You would want to get an extra hose for that. And then you also have autofill, your low point drains, very, very easy. And then there's your water pump, both from inside and outside. It's accessible. And then this is, again, your water supply is on a power hose reel as well. So very nice feature there. This little guy actually belongs, it should, right in here. But yeah, so super nice water bay. Again, here's the back side of that storage. Your porcelain tile floors do come with some extra tiles in case you need to do any kind of replacement. And then as I mentioned, this is a propane-based coach. And then we did ask to have 2 extra house batteries installed. So this has got a total of 6 house batteries as opposed to the standard 4. And again, this is just, it's so nice to be able to bring, I think I've got 4 more orders coming in right now. Certainly down from, you know, the grand days of 2022 when I would have like 24 orders because we had no inventory in stock. But I think that that's an important thing to talk about. Just because I have it, you don't have to buy it. Call me up. Let's get something that's exactly what you like. This coach is literally like $60,000 less than an average Ventana. That's a lot of money. And it's perfect. It's everything that they want. I would love to do that for you. We can really help you to fine tune exactly what it is that you need to have your best camping experience without spending a bunch of extra money. And it's one of those things where a lot of times these RV dealers just want to sell you what they have. But you know what? A good deal is a good deal. Because I can give you a great deal on a special order, just like I could give you a great deal on an inventory piece. They cost the same. But if there's $60,000 with less equipment, man, oh man, talk about an opportunity to save a lot of money. Again, so this is just how you would release these. You just put this little guy in here in this little hole, and then you just, oh, I wonder if I picked the wrong one. Nick, did I pick the wrong one? I had Avon take these out because I'm a little bit vertically challenged, but I can do it. So this is the same as what I have on mine. So you just bring them up like this, and they're really easy to stow. That's how you put those away. Very easy to operate. Again, 100-gallon fuel tank on this bad boy. Access here to your generator compartment. You just pull this to open. And then of course your side mirror or your side cameras are standard. And so is again your collision mitigation system. And then this again has that package that allows you to have automatic cruise control, which is so nice. And here's your 8-kilowatt generator. As you can see here, I've got an air shock right here. We opted not to get the power or the hot water line to the front bay. Was an extra expense that we just didn't need. And then down here below the Newmar sign, you can see that's actually where we have the radar system for that collision mitigation and the on guard drive assist system. And then up here is again your mobile eye, which is going to be a standard feature, not optional. And then new again for 2023, they came out with a higher and brighter intensity headlamp. So for those of you that are used to driving at night, when you get to your campsite a little bit late, coming into some of those windy roads, really nice to have a better visibility, brighter light to be able to see going down the road. Now this is stock number 5N240238. Again, 5N240238. This will be on the website, on YouTube, available for you to pull up by that stock number. Again, this is a sold order, but I hope that this has helped bring it to light how much we can do to help you get on the road and camping. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Katie O'Neill. I'm coming to you live from Transwest Truck Trailer RV at 303-562-8659. Reach out to me. Let me know how I can help get you on the road too.